concerts through other people's phones.
Put your phone down. Just enjoy the moment.
It's so frustrating. I'm sick of it. And they're doing Facebook Live. If you want to put your phone up and take a photo, fine. Put it back down. But when you're recording the entire thing on an iPad the size of a big screen TV, and you're up there, I'm so sick of seeing it. I've thrown pennies just trying to, hey, come on, put it down.
And at what point are you at home and you're like, you know what? This is a pretty good poop I got going here. I'm going to watch that concert that I went to back in April. Like, when are you going to ever use that video again? When are you going to look at it?
Right.
Rob Halford from Judas Priest did this greatest thing this past summer. Somebody was at the very front, and he's leaning partly into the stage. Now, the stage is up. I'm going to say it's up 7 feet because it's taller than this guy. But he's leaning partly into the stage, and he's filming everything that's going on. And Halford tells him, put your phone away, man. And he doesn't. And Halford walks up, and he kicks it like a field goal. He kicks this phone. And it is even like a bad kick. And you guys realize Halford has had hip replacements. He's got to be like 72. He put this phone into a whole nother zip code. Like, that was amazing.
When are you going to use it, though? I mean, like, there was a lady when we went and saw Garth at Ford Field. She stood next to us, and she had her phone up the entire hour and a half of the concert, recording the concert. I don't think she saw any of the concert. I don't think, and you know, that's not just a problem at concerts. Even, I mean, that's a problem overall. Is just we don't live in the moment. And I think if there's something that you see that's going to happen out of this isolation and lockdown, is I think you're going to see. I mean, like, I know that personally, I'm going to appreciate more of those in the moment type situations.
Oh, absolutely.
I think you're yeah, and I think what you're also seeing that I'm noticing, because Facebook, most people it's a Facebook facade. So you're showing people that your life is perfect, that everything, you know, this is my kid that won this, and I'm just as guilty of that. But what you have is people that are saying, you know, I'm really having some issues with this emotional waves. I can feel depression kicking in. I'm scared about my son that's having to go to that's working at retail, whatever it is. And and you're connecting more with people. So it's weird that you have social distancing that you have to do, physical distancing, but social media, I think, is showing a lot more vulnerability, and you're getting to understand who the people are.
Yeah, over this time, I've tried to identify some of the things that that may change or that are for the better, right? And I think you're absolutely right. Like, you're starting to see. I watched a video of a mutual friend of Sean and I's yesterday have a breakdown on Facebook about personality disorders and things getting at him and that kind of stuff, and it was heartbreaking, but then at the same time, it was just a way for him to get that off his chest.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you see a lot of that stuff change.
They're real people.
Yeah.
And I think that if there's any type of blessing behind this, is that it's happening now and not. Can you imagine if it was happening like in November going into our winter?
No.
My gosh.
It would be horrible. You'd have high suicide rate because people would not be able to get out at all.
Yeah.
Yep. It'd be a big, big bummer. But there's a lot of stuff I'm going to appreciate. Hanging out with my group of friends. We used to hang out every weekend. Now, I mean, I went over there Saturday for like 10 minutes, but I had to stay like 8 feet away from him just to see his new backsplash in his kitchen. But I'm like, I had to get out of the house, man. I was losing my mind.
Yeah.
Losing it.
And so I mean, I think you're going to see a lot of those changes. I think people are going to appreciate the options. I know that as far as a business goes, the changes that I see in my business, from self-service type items, where you can put your own cream and sugar in the coffee or your own stir sticks, that kind of stuff, that stuff will never come back. I mean, I don't see the self-service ever coming back. People have adapted to it now, and they've made their business work for it. And I mean, I talked to another business owner who owns a restaurant here in town, and they're looking at their whole business model as to how it operates and tweaking it so that when we come back, that, unfortunately, they're prepared for if this happens again, it's not going to be so devastating.
Right.
Do you think the handshake will come back?
Yeah, I think the people that are having the hardest time with the handshake are the older generation, because that's what they've grown up on. You know what I mean? That's what they do, and it's been instilled in them. So I think it's going to be hard to get that to go away. I don't see the handshake coming back in 2020.
Yeah, I
No,
don't think so
no, I
either.
don't. And yeah, I've had friends that walk up and they try and do the elbow thing. That
Yeah.
drives me. I just don't. That's so faddish. And I said fad, FAD,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they put the elbow up. I'm like, no, man, I'm not doing that. Look, I'm glad to see you. You're glad to see me. Go on with whatever it is you're going to say.
And they've been telling you
Yep.
to sneeze into your damn elbow. And then they're like,
No
sneeze into
kidding.
your elbow, sneeze into your elbow. And then they're like, hey, let's touch elbows. No, dumbass, we're not doing that.
Yeah. Because they say it stays on your clothes for
Yeah.
a while, doesn't it? They say it stays on your clothes.
I don't know. There's so many different reports.
There's so much stuff, man. It's great. Like, you want to know what? Today I was bad and I did have to run. Well, we had to get some Coca-Cola. So I did go to Speedway, but the thing that was crazy is there was two
You
people
go
that
out
did
a
come
lot,
in.
Sean. I think we need to play that song again. You go out a lot.
Yeah, I'll play it again. That's how we're going to end the show.
I
Anyway,
I had
Speedway.
to go to Speedway, but it's honestly kind of like even me and Josh's mutual friend Jody brought this up a couple weeks ago, that people are doing the 6-foot thing. Like, everybody was spread apart in the store. Like, if there was a lineup, everybody stayed away from each other. So it was kind of cool that people are kind of doing it. But yeah, I've been kind of bad. I went out like twice over the weekend. I probably shouldn't have, but I was gonna freaking jump out the window.
Yeah.
It's craziness.
Next time, just do us all a favor and jump out the window.
Yeah.
But make sure you land 6 feet from somebody.
Right. Don't land 6 feet from somebody else. That's just rude, Doyle.
Darn it.
I was trying to find that video now because I feel like we do need to play it for Sean just so that he knows what the
I know,
rule
I
is.
didn't
Got
go
this
anywhere
invention,
yesterday.
and it's PVC pipes that you can strap to your ribs that stick out 6 feet, so that you got everybody to stand. But it's really hard when you get into drive. It makes it tough.
Yeah.
PVC
Yeah,
pipes,
yeah.
6 feet.
Did you see the guy with the shopping cart? And he had the 6 foot of measuring tape out in front of him. Here we
So
go.
I've written you a poem. We need your help to cure it. So stay the fuck at home.
Doyle.
And if you have got 12 kids or you're living on your own,
Doyle.
lock it down and isolate and stay the fuck at home. If you think
Please,
you're
Sean.
not at risk here, you're living in a dome. It spreads faster than a hooker's leg, so stay the fuck at home.
Where are hookers at right now, by the way? Can we talk about hookers for just a second? Are they okay?
They're 6 feet
No.
away from each other. No, they're not okay.
What are they doing? What about
What
their
are they
food?
doing?
Yeah.
Can you get
What are-
unemployment?
Do you think they qualify for the yeah, I was going to say, do they
They do.
qualify for unemployment?
If you're in Canada, they have a union.
The hookers have a
Really?
union in Canada?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Why didn't you
That's
bring
why
this up 20 minutes ago when we were struggling
Because-
for content?
They are dead gorgeous too. I mean, they're paid well, and they have a union.
Isn't it Canadians that are super nice?
Especially when you're in charge of giving them money.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going back. I don't want to get into that.
I need the gym, I need the beach, I hear you bitch and moan. You need to grow a brain cell and stay the fuck at home, but I feel fine. I don't feel sick. I'll go
Here comes
out
the rolling
on
pea.
my own. How thick are you, you selfish prick?
Prick.
Please just stay the fuck at home. From LA through to Berlin, from Wuhan through to Rome, there's people dying every day, so stay the fuck at home. If you need to contact family, use Facebook, Skype, or phone. We've got the fucking internet, so stay the fuck at home. The only way to slow it down is isolate, not roam. Please help the world get back on track and stay the fuck at home. Stay the fuck at home. Stay the fuck at home. Don't you be a fucking dick. Please stay the fuck at home.
There you go. That's for Doyle, and he can.
Yeah, I'm gonna be better about it. I had a couple moments I had to get out. So you haven't left the house at all since Friday, Cheryl? Anywhere?
No,
I went to B&C Pizza over the weekend.
we did go get takeout once, and then I had to go clean out the cooler at the coffee shop because there was like milk and stuff in there, and that wasn't going to smell very good in 65 days or however long it'll be
So
before
then
I can
I'm
open
the only
again.
one that listened to
Man.
the old man. Then
You haven't been out at all?
This weekend?
No,
I went out-
I haven't
I
left
went-
anywhere since. Well, we did go get takeout this weekend, so that would count as being gone.
No,
But since the
we,
beginning,
I haven't been out since Wednesday when we went to the grocery store. I mean, we go on walks, take the dog out, and then do stuff around the yard and things. But no, I'm
that's
not.
awesome. Congratulations.
We're even, some people probably think it's extreme, but we even wipe down the damn mail that comes in the house.
Yeah, there's a lot of conversation about that too. I worry about that myself.
Well, then let me ask you this then. And I have several bar owners that are friends, and they're doing takeout, and the food is outstanding at most. They're good. It's good food. So if people are concerned about your touching or the fact you're coughing into your sleeve and they're not gonna tap your elbow, is there no concern about getting open food from places?
No, there was something released by the CDC that said it was completely safe.
That makes no sense, though. It really
I know.
doesn't.
I don't understand it either.
It's the same thing with fresh fruit. If you're going to get fresh fruit, you want something that you can peel, I would think.
Yeah, so you're saying like in instead of apples or something like that you're just going to bite into,
like an orange or a banana or something.
Yeah, I realize that at some point, I'm not trying to bring up a discussion as to whether all of this is really legit or not. But what is that I want to go back. Well, I want to go back to a job where I have no work right now.
Right.
I want to go back.
Yeah.
I want to be able to get out. And so whatever it is that's going to make it happen, then just like the old man said, just do it. Seriously, for everybody else, just do it.
There's the CDC says that there's no evidence. Son of a bitch. I clicked off.
Is it CDC for can't determine cause?
Yeah. Can I get sick with the COVID-19 from a food worker handling my food? Currently, there's no evidence of food or food packaging being associated with transmission of COVID-19. Like other viruses, it's possible that the virus causes can survive on surfaces or objects. For that reason, it's critical to wash your hands, often using utensils, including utensils.
There's only one action that concerns me about the open food, and it's this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
all it takes.
One little bit of sneeze seasoning on your burger, and you're done.
Anyway, that's my paranoia, I guess.
There's so many different stories on this whole thing was talking about. I think it's chemical warfare, and that the wrath hasn't even hit here yet. And my gosh,
and that's
crazy.
why you have to. I've been unfollowing people on Facebook left and right. You start spreading rumors and starting fake, fear. I don't need to be friends with you on Facebook. Let's just unfriend, and I don't need to see your stuff. What John said earlier about just checking the news once a day is really. I actually subscribed to MLive, and MLive sends me one text a day. Or if something major happens, then they send it to us. But it's just one text a day. Here's the 3 big things that happened last night after many of you had gone to bed. The governor signed 2 executive orders and just kind of runs through it like that. And I'm telling you that I don't even watch the other news sites anymore because that one text a day tells me what's happening here in Michigan and what I need to be aware of, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's a good idea. I'll subscribe to that. My single source of news is the BBC. And
that doesn't mean what you think it does. I'm more into I screwed that up. That could have been really funny if I'd have been on my game.
Yeah,
but the BBC, it gives it for all over the world.
BBWs, that's where I'm into.
Buffalo Wild Wings, is that what you're doing? You get your source from there.
There you go.
So the BBC, isn't that Canada though?
Yeah, the BBC. No, it's British. I think it's British something. Britain Broadcasting Company or something like that. But anyway, if you go, it gives you what are the main headlines for each country, and there's no opinion view to it whatsoever. There's not them trying to translate what they think is being said. This is the number of cases. This is what whoever, and they talk about each one of the countries, and it's like maybe 12 headlines, and then that's it. It's like what awesome. The old news used to be. Yeah, it is actually. You get some really good information, but I do want to know about Michigan, so I'll do the MLive. The problem with MLive for me over years has just been if you can't get into reading the comments, and then,
they shut comments off.
Right. Oh, that's
did
good.
They really?
MLive has no more comments on their articles. They shut them off.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, and the MLive the MLive text that they send you every day, like I said, the one that I got this morning says And here, I'm just going to read the text anyways. It says, "Good morning. 3 big things happened last night. First of many after you had gone to bed. The governor signed 2 executive orders. One is an attempt to protect people in jails and